Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name's Amelia. Okay, so let's have a look into what your person is thinking and feeling about you and your connection, any action they're likely to take. We'll also have a look at any possible blockages, fears, and then we'll get you some advice as well. Okay, so yesterday I recorded a pick a deck reading looking at the energy that the new moon in Aries is bringing in. So I'll have that appear at the top of the screen now if it's something you want to have a look at. Okay, but otherwise have your person in mind, and I'm going to ask Spirit to bring in the highest and the best messages and to share everything with you that you can know at this time about your connection with your person. Okay, Spirit, please start by showing us, so my viewer's person, how do they feel? What are they thinking right now about this connection, about my viewer, please? Okay, Six of Cups, Chariot in reverse. So this is someone who might be thinking about past memories. They might be thinking about conversations you've had, the times you've shared if you have been able to physically meet in person. They might be thinking about opportunities I'm hearing they had to maybe reveal something about themselves or say something that they didn't take because they felt overwhelmed with the Chariot being here reversed. The Chariot is Cancer energy. Okay, what else please? We have them, yeah, look, see, very much in their head, Nine of Swords, really thinking, overthinking, actually, at this time. And we have the Queen of Cups. This person's thinking about how generous you've been, how loving you've been, how giving, compassionate, and forgiving at times. And they're really stressed out, really worried. So has something happened here, and they're worried that they might lose this love, this care, this nurture? Let's see, what is going on? Why are they, really reminiscing here? Okay, what else can you tell us? So I won't take all of these, but I can see the Eight of Swords. See how much this person is wrapped up in their mind, wanting to move forward. Did you see the Knight of Cups that fell out, wanting to express something to you? Let's see, tell us more, Spirit. Okay, Ten of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, something has happened in the 3D and it feels like a kind of ending. Maybe something happened they weren't expecting, and they're wondering, is it over for good? Are things going to be repaired? Especially if you're normally the one who tries to fix things, but you're not doing that this time. For others of you, your person is causing themselves pain by thinking over opportunities in the past that they've missed, times they could have been more open but weren't. We have the Hierophant. Okay, if someone is in a commitment outside of your connection, or they've some kind of commitment, work, romance, family, whatever, it doesn't seem to be going well. It could be that they have different views to whoever they're dealing with. So there's some sort of conflict, some sort of turbulence there. We've got Taurus energy and Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, what this person wants to do is come forward right now, but they're not because they're super stressed out. I think I need to look a bit more into that in a minute. So give me one more card, please, Spirit. One more. Can we have one more? Yep, okay. Well, we've got a couple. So we've got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, okay. So this person sees you as not only being, having a huge heart and being capable of more compassion and love than they've ever seen before, or maybe even received from anybody before. They see you as being incredibly strong, passionate, attractive, sexy, I'm hearing, very well manifested. If you have a dream, you make it happen, and you're someone many people would want to be with as far as your person is concerned. And this is the fear that if they don't pull their socks up, someone else will jump in, because why wouldn't they? We have the High Priestess in the reverse. So all of this worry, stress, anxiety is coming from the fact that your person is a bit detached from their inner voice right now. And if we're making a big decision and it does go against tradition, like a huge sort of, if we think of tradition as being like in terms of a society, a culture, or like a family tradition, which can feel just as big sometimes, if not bigger. If they're going against that, they need all of the strength that they can muster up. And if they don't have that conviction within themselves because they're not listening to their inner voice, it can be very stressful. And that's when we get into those low vibrations of anxiety, fear, listening to our ego. What else do we have? Oh, the King of Swords, nice. So this energy will pass. You know, they're going to obtain mastery over these worrisome thoughts. So let me go back to this Nine of Swords. What is this? What's going on in this person's mind right now? I'm happy to see that this energy is not staying forever. Okay, wanting to reach out, possibly to apologise. The Page of Cups, the Daughter of Cups in this deck can be an apology, or reconciling, offering an olive, olive? Oh my goodness, offering an olive branch, something like that. But it's a soft, vulnerable message. There's no pretense, there's no, you know, macho energy, whether your person is a man or a woman. There's no mask, there's no faking, there's no, oh, I'll default to something that is, you know, I'll make jokes or I'll make it sexual because that's safe. So they're worried about coming forward in this energy and possibly even admitting, pages can be students, admitting that they don't know, you know, they don't have all the answers, this is new to them, they feel as inexperienced maybe as you might feel in this connection as well. Maybe they like to pretend they know everything, you know, or they have all the experience. Okay, see, yeah, Page of Wands in the reverse. This person's going back and forth, back and forth. I think what they want to default to is sending you something passionate, a bit fiery, maybe a bit sort of sexual, like I said, but they're saying, no, I can't do that. So this is the challenge for them, to send the message, but to not hide behind some sort of, you know, act of like bravado here. We also have the Six of Coins in the reverse. So there's a need to give more, you know, give and take equally, to receive equally, to give equally. They know they've got to put more effort in. Also, if they've been putting off reconciling or sending a message, or if you're in, you know, communication now, they've been putting off moving forward, giving more of themselves to you. And they've been managing to do this by keeping themselves busy with the Six of Pentacles. So your person's fear is basically slowing down and opening up. I don't know that, oh, sorry, I don't know that this is something they've done ever before, actually, with anybody. Okay, let me just have a look. What is going on with this commitment over here that doesn't seem to be going so well? Something outside of your connection. Did I just move this? I'm not sure if I've just... Okay. Yeah, look at this. Wow, the Lovers in the reverse. Whatever this is, karmic relationship with family, a friend, a job, it's gone completely into its shadow side. For me, the Lovers in reverse is very much like the devil energy. So we've got Gemini energy here, and it brings to mind Capricorn energy as well. This is not a good situation, and I don't think it's getting better. I don't feel this is the sort of thing where your person's been pushed into the shadow side to heal and to move forward. I think it's just that this connection is now something they are tied to. They are bound to it. They're not there by choice. There's nothing positive that's coming out of this. It might feel like it's all just about responsibility now, or duty. It's not something that's bringing any sort of pleasure here. And look, Six of Wands in reverse on the back, complete lack of success. Maybe whatever this is, your person was there because of how it looked, or keeping up a facade, but even that is cracking. People no longer look at this, whatever this is, and think, oh wow, you're doing really well, or your marriage seems great, or, you know, you seem so happy in your whatever it is, your work. People are saying, you know, you don't seem so happy. Are you okay? You always seem distant. You always seem down. You always seem quiet. So, yeah, it's just not, it's not doing well. And your person is pulling in a completely different direction to this other person, or these other people here. Okay. So, let's have a look and see what action are they likely to take at this time. I can already see they're wrestling with themselves in terms of sending you this message, and I think it's even at the point where they probably write the message, delete it, write the message differently, delete it. You know, they might write it out and think, that sounds a bit cold, let me try and sound nicer, and then they read over it and they think, oh, that sounds a bit pathetic, let me try and make it more funny, and then they think, no, that's inappropriate, you know. Going round and around and around. Okay, Spirit, please show us, what action is this person, my viewer's person, likely to take at this time? Oh, the Empress. Okay, so we have Taurus and Libra energy there, but they see you as being the one, no question. You're everything they could have wanted and more. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So their action is they're saying they're holding on to you. This could take the form of them holding on to you in their mind, their heart space, thinking about you a lot. It could be them saying that if they perceive that you might be about to step away, they're going to come rushing in. See the moon. I feel this person's watching you. The moon is Pisces energy. They might even be, for some of you, invading your dreams. You might be thinking about them a lot, wondering why, you know, whatever you're doing, thoughts of them keep popping in. This person's not letting you go. And I know we haven't got the Page of Swords, which is kind of like the watching card. Maybe we'll get it later. But either way, I do feel this person is watching you somehow, even if it's, you know, there's some sort of psychic telepathic connection here because of how much they are thinking about you, replaying past meetings, events, communication, you know, past conversations you've had. If they feel that, yeah, that you're moving on, that someone's moving in, you know, someone's coming to make a move on you, I think they're going to appear. Two of Cups in reverse. So they're saying that they understand that there is an incredibly deep connection here, a soul connection. They know you're not on the same page right now, that they kind of need to pull their weight a bit more. You know, this is coming out right on top of this Six of Coins card. So both cards are about bringing equal things to the table, equal time and effort, equal emotion, and they're in reverse. So this person's been keeping a lot of their emotion and effort inside to themselves. Four of Wands in reverse. Again, there's some structure here that's been in the way, and it's going. That's something I think that they haven't really shared with you yet. Yeah, Six of Coins. Something, you know, they were giving effort to this other person or this other thing that really they wanted and should have been giving to your connection. And I think for a long time they were kind of complacent about it and thought, oh, well, it's not great, but it is what it is. I'll figure it out later. And now is later. Now is the time. So while they're dealing with ending something, wrapping something up, they are watching you very closely. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. This person is saying that they're trusting their intuition now more than ever. And this is going to pick up because they're a bit disconnected right now. But look, they do become clear. And, you know, with the moon, they have no idea, to be honest, how they're moving this forward, where you guys are going to go, how exactly this is going to work out. But they have more faith now than they have done. And look, in this card, we've got Two Cups, giving equally. So this is what they fully intend, equal give and take. And we have Justice in reverse, yeah. Oh goodness, with the Tower on the back, Libra and Taurus energy here. So this person, like I said, they seem to be a bit, they're really not overwhelmed because they are coping. What's the word? Not busy. They're stretched. They are stretched to the max. Dealing with the wrapping up of something, Justice with the Hierophant. This could be quite literally a contract being torn up, you know, like a marriage, work, something like that. Justice can also talk about karmic balance. I feel someone outside of your connection hasn't been treating them right, and your person's trying to fight to get justice for themselves. Also, within your connection, they haven't been treating you right, and now they're wanting to flip this. I think they're saying, let me end this, let me break up whatever this foundation is first, and then come forward. Okay, let's see if there are any fears or blockages in the way. Okay, this deck is huge and pretty difficult to shuffle, but I think we'll manage. Okay, the fear, I mean, the fear we've already seen, I suppose, is the fear that, well, the fear of coming forward and actually dropping a mask and just being a bit vulnerable with you. It's not so much, I mean, it is a bit of a fear that you might step away, but now with this Four of Coins coming out, I feel that they're going to do everything they can to prevent that from happening. So it's you know, they're kind of less worried about that happening because they're kind of saying, I'm not going to let it happen. Okay, so what's this? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay, so they're worried you might be tempted away. They're also worried that now, because of how they've behaved in the past, you might not see them as a serious prospect. You know, you might feel like, oh, it's just about passion, it's just about sex, it's just about lust. they never really cared. You know, this is, so the Devil, Capricorn energy, which, you know, I mentioned before with the Lovers coming out reversed. But if you have a look at this image here, the Devil looks a lot like the Fool. You see how this person is jumping off the cliff. So they're worried that you're starting to not think of them as a serious prospect. And we have the Page of Cups on the back. So they're saying, well, I'm worried that by the time I come forward as this page and show you what's in my heart space, you might have decided that you know, I'm not mature enough, or you know, we can't grow this, you can't settle down with me, you can't trust me, that all I want from you is passion. Okay, what else, please, Spirit? We have the Sun, so Leo energy, and we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're saying, when I bring you this truth, this clarity, when I illuminate my feelings for you, I'm kind of worried that you might say it's too late, that you can't trust me anymore, or that you feel like this is just another way of me trying to sort of, I don't know, you know, get you into bed or something like that. We have the Hermit in reverse on the back, so Virgo energy here. Yeah, they're saying that they've been spending a lot of time thinking deeply, doing self-reflection, growing, healing, making actual tangible changes in the 3D, and they're hoping it's not going to be too late. There's this divide. They're not worried about you moving on because someone else is coming in trying to take you away, because I almost feel like they're going to intercept. They're not going to let someone else try and, you know, romance you or whatever. So they feel they have some control over that, which, you know, I'm not sure they do, but that's how they feel. What they're worried about is if you decide within yourself that you are moving on, that you want someone else. So not that someone's pursuing you, but you decide to be open to people, because they can't obviously control what you're thinking and how you're feeling. So that's the fear about other people, not that other people are going to be making moves. So for some of you, this person could be, depending on how, you know, you will know this is kind of individual. If your person's someone who can be a bit jealous, maybe have some possessive tendencies, and you know, they could sort of, if they see someone talking to you online, they could privately message that person and tell them to back off, something like that. It depends how forward, or how you know, how intense your person is in that way. So yeah, they're worried that you might be changing your mind, or that by the time they get to you, you might have, that, you know, the Ace of Cups, they'll have lost basically the love of a lifetime because they were too scared to open up and be vulnerable with you. I think for some of you, this fear comes from the fact that they've created an image of themselves, and the next stage, like you keep getting to a particular point and then they back off, because the point after that, or the next step after that, is for them to start letting you in, for you to really see them as who they are. And they know that they're kind of a work in progress, getting to the point of being the person they've showed you that they are, because that's ultimately where they're hoping to end up, but they're not quite there yet, and they don't want you to know that they're not there yet. But I think you probably know exactly who they are and where they are, you know, like you haven't been fooled by this mask. Okay, so let's get you some messages of guidance and advice. Okay. So Spirit, what are your messages of guidance and advice for my viewers at this time, please? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this could be talking about spending time picking yourself up after feeling like you haven't been valued, noticed, you've had your confidence knocked a little bit. This could also be saying it's a good time to really invest in your goals, or your ambition, or your dreams here. Yeah, Strength in reverse. There's something about your pride, your ego, and not in the sense of like being overly prideful, but having pride in yourself, in your appearance, in your work, that sort of thing. Feeling like, well, like I said, you just haven't been recognised and valued, maybe in general or by this person. So there's a lot here about self-care, self-nurture, doing the things to make yourself feel good, getting a haircut, I don't know, doing something different with your beard, or whatever, you know. Okay, and the High Priestess. Yep, absolutely. This is about slowing down, going within, making time to connect to your higher self, and feeling grounded again, and asking yourself, you know, in those quiet moments, maybe in meditation, what do I need? What do I want? Are they the same things? What's going to make me feel good right now? So getting your what's the word? Your validation from within, you know, because if you're looking for that outside of yourself, if people are giving it to you, you feel great. If not, then you feel awful. And it might have been this way with your person, that sometimes they seem to recognize you and acknowledge you, and it feels wonderful, like you're on top of the world. And then other times they're nowhere to be seen, and that might have been how you felt recently. And Spirit is saying, go within. You know, you've got a whole team of support in the 5D waiting just to literally like make you feel incredible here, and maybe, you know, you have this in the 3D as well, but this is definitely about you doing what it takes to get back on your throne and recognizing that you are a queen or a king of wands here. Yeah, this is showing me that it's almost like you might not even have it in your mind that you're, you know, interested in or pursuing other people here, but your person is seeing you as the Empress, so they feel like you could have anyone you wanted, but you're just here trying to sort of feel better about yourself, or maybe tap into some strength to find the energy to keep moving forward, or, you know, taking care of things in your life that you have to get on with. Okay, so it seems to me your person's making their way towards you, so focusing on yourself at this time would be most helpful, but it's a general reading, so if you feel like the roles are flipped or you need to take some action, definitely prioritize that. Only take what's been helpful here for you, you know, what feels like it actually is telling your story and resonating. So I will leave this here. I think, you know, I'm going to do an extended and have a little bit more of a look into this Four of Wands in reverse. What is this foundation that your person is breaking down? Because they're kind of keeping this on the sideline. You know, they're saying, let me deal with this and then I'll come forward. But actually, I kind of think it would be helpful to know maybe what this is, because it's been played a pivotal role in your connection. So that's what I'll do in the extended on Vimeo. The link is in the description box. But I'm going to clear this away and do the one question, one card reading. So if you're heading off, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you again on probably Wednesday. I think I'll do a bonus reading on Thursday, and I'll put a poll up for that. What else? Oh yes, if you want to leave your question, please leave it in the comments and I'll enter you into the draw. It's an unbiased draw, and I have a video also in the description box showing you how I choose the winner for that. Okay, so today's winner is, and I hope I pronounced this okay, Sandhya Raj. Okay, so you're asking about your person's feelings and does he want to marry you? So Spirit, what can you bring forward, please? Ooh, is he doing some healing right now? If he seems very withdrawn from you, from everyone else, it's probably because he is healing. So I wouldn't take that personally, but let's see. Okay, how does he feel? Does he want marriage here? Okay, so yeah, this is the thing. Four of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Swords. He can absolutely see that there is something very special here. He might feel like he wasn't even expecting this kind of a connection or these feelings for you. He definitely does have feelings. He might also be looking around and saying what he has in his life is not currently very satisfying, and he would love to move into something new with you, but there's something he's closing out right now. Yeah, it might be something he's had to revisit as well, something that caused a wound or some kind of emotional deficit in the past. And Spirit's saying you need to go back and you need to bring out some clarity around this to help you or allow you to move forward. So I think he might seem very distracted right now. Gosh, and he might even be, yeah, he might be blocking you out of his heart space. He might be resisting communication. And if you try and reach out, he might even be a bit blunt, cutting, something like that. But look at how he actually feels behind the scenes. Two of Cups. These feelings are definitely mutual. So this to me almost looks like someone who is, however long this has been going on, he might feel as though he's kind of still exploring this connection, wanting to really have a secure friendship before you move forward into something more sort of passionate and romantic, and if you already maybe have had a relationship or something like that, he's wanting to go back to basics to really secure your foundation here. I feel this is a time for him to be focusing on himself, doing inner work, really feeling good about himself, getting some clarity on some situations that, you know, from the past maybe, that feel like they're not actually linked to you, maybe family, childhood, that sort of thing, or even past relationships here. I'm not seeing cards talking about super grounded long-term commitment like marriage, but it's not to say he doesn't want it. I think what he wants more is to know that you're both on the same page and to see that you can move forward together. So he's focused more on the here and now and getting the foundation of this right before moving into you know, something like marriage. So I think it's well worth moving forward with this. I think it's going to require a degree of patience, and I would say try not to push and you know, for things like marriage or talking about that, because he doesn't seem to be there yet. Of course, if this is something, you know, if you've been in a relationship for years and years, and you know, you might have to sort of ask yourself if you want the same things here, but because this to me looks almost quite new. So if you know it's not new, it might be that he doesn't want marriage. He wants to keep it maybe, I don't know, not casual, but like a commitment that you both know and feel, but it's not on paper, if you see what I mean. But otherwise, it looks like he just wants to make sure that you're on the same page here and take it a little bit slow, but he hasn't ruled marriage out. Okay, so I will leave this here. If you're heading over to Vimeo with me, excellent. If not, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.